Welcome back everybody, welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. We are here back in Kubifactorium. Well, it's a nice home screen that shows a little bit of sand, but we are not in our game. So let's get to the load screen where we saved the stream game from yesterday. Not yesterday, but the day before that one. It's been a day. And let's continue on where we left off. This stream is not a normal stream because we are gonna do a giveaway this time. Yes, we are gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna giving away a package on my Minecraft server for those who like Minecraft. So if you are a Minecraft lover and play Minecraft a lot, no worry, just enter the giveaway as soon as I start it a little bit later on in the stream, because we are also gonna play Minecraft later on. So that's not a worry, you can always join, you can use new commands that are just added to the stream in order to get more information. So, where are we? Let's see, everybody's doing his job. The game had an update before, so I can now force a person to work in such a workshop. So, I can now, for example, select this dude here, and I select that he must work over here. At least that's what the website said. Let me take a look. Can I do it? No, I can't. Why? It just ignores it. Or maybe there is a key or something for it. At least there was an update that... Let me just take a look. Oh, well, I cannot end the controls. Yeah, well... Normally I should be able to point them to a new direction, at least that's what the changelog said, but sadly it didn't do whatever I wanted it to do. So, well, let's take a look. We were cleaning up this area over here to start a factory for charcoal and wood in there. We were waiting for some things to be crafted. I can see the charcoal is there, we have iron on stock. This factory is pretty much done making stuff. So this worker is gonna make more tools, so my people can start constructing things. The hammer is a very important part. It's being used, for example, to build these ones. And they all complain about machine parts that are missing. So since the priority is a little bit higher with the food, I'm gonna enable at least one of them to have a little bit higher priority to get food in the right slots. It's very important to do something like that, otherwise we do not have enough food to give to the users. Well, the good thing is that many of these storage areas is already done building, and the crane are also being placed down. So that's very good because, well, we need them in order to get the items out of the farms before the farms are made. Otherwise, the farms are there for just nothing. It's weird, but that's how it works. So. Let me see, do we have enough stone? No, we do not have any stone. Well, that's not to worry. Let's just dig down the stone area over here. See how much stone we can get from it. Should be enough. There are also some chests laying down here and some older thingy things that were broken down due to time. So when they cut down stone, we have more stone to work with, because otherwise the stone, like for example here, is running out pretty quickly and they cannot recover. If it's too low, then it will take a lot of time to recover from it. So there we go, the charcoal is being put into action and made into iron, which is being used for 2 copper and iron for a machine part, and I have the feeling they are gonna make a machine part soon enough. It's on a high priority because I want people to work and create the things I want them to create too. People are also exchanging their stone tools for iron tools as soon as they get available. Oh, there's a lot of rock. Oh. They weren't moving the rock right. Okay. Well, they do work, and that's good. If they start working and doing their jobs, they are doing it correctly. We need the stuff, so hopefully it will run smooth. So let's take a look at the map. On the right bottom is the area where I'm gonna make the charcoal factory. On the left in the desert, they are currently working on the farms that provide us with a basic farm amount. However, I think that the amount is not enough in the later game, especially because they are very hungry, as you can see over the whole map. The other factories can mostly be built on top, like basically everywhere, and as you can see in the desert, there is a light blue area in between. If I can zoom in a little bit, you can see it. This light area, except for those dark dots, are coverable by own ground, so I can fill it up with stone in order to get all this terrain for my productions. So that's cool. It works. And now they are collecting things from everywhere. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. As you can see, they are bringing those things to this storage over here, which we can use to sell and buy more charcoal if needed. Well, since I have enabled the import and such, it will keep filling up this one. As soon as there is one slot free, it buys one slot on items. So it's workable for the longer go. Somebody leveled up. That's nice. Now, I wonder, where are my pigs? I had 2 pigs before. There's one. There's one pig walking around. Where's the other one? Where is my other piggy? Piggy. I had 2 pigs. There's one over here. And that's the only one I see. Oh. That other pig was lounging on a chair. Of course. A pig that lounges on a chair. Well, it's possible. And they are now baking bread and such. So hopefully that will a little bit force them to do some little bit more on food. If they are hungry, they work slower and more terrible. So items and things are not being made as we want them to be made. But it at least works, and that's good. There we go. They are crafting. Oh, that's gold. They crafted gold. From all the things they can craft, they craft gold. Oh, this one is gonna make iron. Nice. I set one of these to max and the other one as extra, that at least one is working. Oh look, my piggy is bringing up more iron to the storage. And my people also. If the iron goes to the storages, they fill it up so that my smelters can directly continue on working on making more iron. The more iron we have and copper we have, the more machine parts we can make. Oh, storming. There's a storm passing. There we go. These are also rocks. There are a lot of vines around, but there is just a single copper vine here. A single one. I have not seen any else. Just one copper vine for the whole island. And there are multiple iron ones, and there are multiple stone ones as well. Well, at least my people are doing what they can do in order to get it all working as they want it to. There are not all houses are being used. I find it sad that you will not get more villagers with the villagers you have, if I'm correct. The only way to get more is finding more currently in this game. So if we are continuing later game, the game gets more easy because we have machines that do some jobs. So they can do the other jobs. However, it can be quite annoying to connect literally every factory, and there are still some minor things that needs to be squashed. For example, the inserters sometimes had problems before. However, there are multiple updates in between our last episode and this one, and hopefully one of those updates fixed the issue with the inserters getting stuck. Luckily, we did not have any problem with the inserters in this game. However, my last game that I played myself to learn the game was a little bit different, so it didn't work out as I planned. We are getting a lot of stone and wood now. And I'm gonna remove the normal storage areas over here. I want them to use fully the stockpiles. Because the stockpiles are more easy to control later on with the ships, the airships, going from place to place. So this was strawberry, and this is strawberry. Then this one goes to this one. Good. Now with tomatoes, let me take a look. Where are the tomatoes? This one is tomato. This one goes to there. And this one was wheat. That goes to there. Why is it also going in here? I did not select that one. Good. Now this is something that should go here. Yep, it did. This is something that should go here sooner or later. This is milk. Wheat. There are some things that I still need to work out. I want this all to be automated sooner or later. In order to automate it, I need the space to place those stations. And that's where the whole plan comes in. So hopefully it works like I want it to work. So let me take a look. We have almost all of them, just 2 more remain, and these ones need to be constructed with machine parts, which are not done yet. They did, however, make multiple of those storage units, so they are working like expected. Excuse me if you hear any vehicles passing by. I'm trying to get that sound as low as possible, however, some trucks are sometimes passing by and I cannot do much about it. So, looking at an automated grove, I can place one here that, if I'm correct, can make chocolates. And if I connect the same way like the rest does for getting a sapling depot over here with an inserter going into it and a entry there, then this whole factory will basically produce cocoa and wood, and then the wood will be shipped to another location. I have the feeling that I can barely turn off wood on this one and just enable cocoa. But then you still have the problem with the wood. Let me just delete these two. Let me make a storage here, a depot. And then, well, sadly this will not fit completely. Well, anyways, let's just give it a go. Then we can add more things to it, more depots. Let me just remove these as soon as possible. Well, as soon as somebody is ready to do it. But they are loving to dig into the land, so I'm not really scared of doing. They are doing it, so I may not complain. I think that this is small enough to fit like here still. But I may not go this way, so if I click on depot and take a look, I can, for example, place a depot over here as soon as they picked up the stone, the copper and such. They are moving the items pretty fast from location to location. So there can one, and there can be one. And then I can place a entry over here and an exit on there and there. And then I can do the inserters on the left and the right. And then I can set this one to collect wood and this one to collect cocoa. Okay. This one will be cocoa then, and this one will be wood. And then the chocolate will soon be moving there. And the wood will soon be going to the wood pile. So sooner or later we do not need this wood farm anymore, because then we can fully run on the one that chocolate also gives, removing the whole issue with wood. So I can readily remove these to gain some space here for houses, for example, because the chocolate farm is also producing 2 logs every time it cuts down a tree for chocolate, which enables us to get more wood on the same time as chocolate. So otherwise we get double input, and that's nothing that's necessary. So hopefully we will get it all working sooner or later. And I'm thinking about sooner or later removing all the houses and placing them somewhere that I have no other plans for. Well, they are bringing down a lot of items, so hopefully that it's all solving the issue. They will soon have... Oh yeah, those were the trains. Let me just try and place a area where they can just sit down. I can see them running around like crazy, man, to find those spaces. So we can better place one of these down in order to help them a little bit to be more positive than negative. Then maybe make another house here, just to be certain that we have enough spaces. And otherwise I can always add more villagers to the game, like I told you in the last game. Since more people need more food and drinks, it's a little bit of working against the clock to get it all going. They are doing their thing, so... They made the tracks first, but since the track thing is, I believe, full almost, hopefully this will solve the issue with the making of tracks. Since tracks are using iron for it, they stop making things as soon as the storage is full, so they will stop making products that we do not need. Iron is a serious problem now. We need a lot of iron, and since the iron is very not findable, well, I can at least remove some of these hills. They are not containing anything. And hopefully we will soon enough find the right things to get more iron with. I want my people to be firstly clearing out whatever we have on the other items, so. And I'm gonna soon move some items back to here again. The ignats that we found in the reward storage, they may always be moved here. And they are refilling the copper, so that's very nice to see. They are just running around as madmen. So, let me take a look. They are going and doing their jobs. This one is here. It's already working. This one is also working. So it's about time that we are gonna make some ships that are gonna move our items. I think I'm gonna remove this one. And I'm gonna try to exchange the ground here to include the automated things. So, for example, removing all those things, and T, for example, and then try to remap this area over here to get it all going. Let me take a look on if we can do anything near. Let me just destroy all the storages and such that we have here for those items. And take a look at remapping this area. So we had 2 breweries and we want 2 back. So let me just place 2 back, maybe 3. Well, I can make 3 of them. Then we need the stations to be able to collect the items that we need. So I can make 2 stations over here. For sure. Make that 3. And if I'm sure, and I can set this to flowers for example, then I can set this one to chocolates. Since that's also something being used. I can set this one to tea, which is also being made. And then we already cover 3 of the items. And since they are already being made and already set up, they will start moving the items back. On this side over here, I can see we can make space by removing a little bit of pathing. I'm gonna remove one of the houses in order to get some space to place those things. And I can place back one of these for the wheat to get to the stations as well. And this is a depot, by the way. I need to place a station on the depot. Can somebody just... Okay, that's better. Oop, not that one, that one. And there we go. And now I can, if I'm correct, connect the pathing again in the right way. Now those are connected as well. The only thing I want to know is if I can betterly make a normal storage for the results, or if I can make the automated storages so I can move them around. I think that a normal storage is more than enough. So let me just take a look at this one. This one contains tea, so it may stay as tea. This one is beer, and then this one will become chocolate milk. Where is the chocolate milk? There we go. And then the last one must be water, which goes into there again. And this one will then connect to those 3, finishing off what we did on the redesign. Now I can take a look on what we have at the moment. The wheat will come from there as well. The flowers are here, go to there as well. The chocolate will come from here to there, and this was tea. The tea is here as well, so they can be moved to there. And now we are having a remote producing and a remote retrieving area. And now I can reselect everything, with the exception of the milk. The milk is something that I still need to look out for. So I have the feeling that I can better make a station here for milk. In order to get the milk from place to place more easy. Because balloons fly over all the shopping areas and such. And if I make one of these import things, importing the milk, for example, then they do not have to move it over the whole area again. They just do what they need to do. I'm gonna remove the flower farm now because it's not needed anymore. Because we have some flowers on stock and there are still some flowers around that we can cut down. And that space is already cleared out then. So. This, for example, are wooden planks, and sooner or later I can replace it. Same for all the other parts over here. I really want to replace many things to get them to be on a solid area. So I can remove and move them to other locations as well. It's starting to storm again. Let me take a look. I first want to make sure that all these are done before I go and create another factory. Since we have a low amount of iron, I'm thinking about starting to dig in these types of things. They contain 20 iron, 20 copper, 20 stone. So like all the diodes will be cut down. So my workers are now starting to work out and get the materials that I request. And that's very good, because then we can get what we need, the resources. I'm slowly digging away most of the things. However, I cannot be sure what I'm digging until I've dug it. So in this case, I can remove all this dirt over here because it doesn't contain anything. but I cannot be sure in any way to get it all working. There we go. Well, the iron is flowing in now. The copper is going to the left over here. So the iron is now being melted, since that's the one we need. And more of these machines are being used momentarily. So they are now catching up on their work. And that's fine. It's fine that they do that. So, since they are now doing their job by removing iron and making iron parts and making copper into iron and, well, not copper into iron, but making copper and iron into machine parts. Like this dude is now currently making machine parts. As you can see, 2 copper and 1 iron equals a machine part. It takes some time for them to make the part, but if they have done it, the part can be used for bigger constructions. For example, a farm, or a other machine that requires machine part. Basically every machine requires those parts. So. Oh, there's one dude getting the part and making an advanced refined wooden part from it. I can now clear out all the farm area around it, since I have the feeling that it shouldn't take too long to get everything back on track. I'm gonna remove this one, this is Sogram, and make a station for it as well. This one, Sogram, and then point to this. Good, because, whoa, I'm doing it again. This is the tomato one, this is Sogram. Sogram can go there. Tomato has its place, tea has its place. Now everything has its place, I believe. Good. This way, most of these are automated as well. And then this area is now empty in order to get more things going on. For example, I can now take a look on, for example, changing these. But, well, I have the feeling that we still need those. Well, let me just make a station over here that accepts clay. And then a normal stockpile over here that will accept the bricks. And then these two will be removed now. And I will make a new one over here that only make bricks. And then I can use this all is gonna be cleared out now. I do not want this anywhere near anymore. I'm also gonna remove this charcoal part and change it to a station as well over here. And I think it's a smart idea to make one as here as well. And then this one needs to be charcoal. That goes into this, and this needs to be charcoal that's being used for those two. Then these bricks need to be removed as well. And if I'm smart, I'm gonna remove this one as well and change the way things are laid out here. So let me just do that. There we have one. And they are still moving things around a lot, and I do not like that. This is gonna be that one. This is gonna be the gold ingot one. And I can put an iron and a copper one over here as well. Or I change this one to iron. Make another one here, and one for copper. And then this one will be gold for now. Then these two will be invalidated, so that they will move the item to the right spot. I can now make a road between those in order to increase the speed we are running around. The bricks should be going to the brick area over here when they are being picked up. The clay will be moved as well. The only thing left to do in this area over here is getting some space for the ores. So in this case I'm gonna try to put at least the copper and iron one. This will be copper and this will be iron. And if I do it correctly I can put the gold one next to it, but it's a little bit far from the factories. What's closer, this area over here or that area over here? I'm gonna do it here. Let me just remove these two, well at least this one, and then remake a new fire point at the edge of the grass over here. This one will go into these two, this one will go into these two, and this one will be the gold one. Well, if it's me, it will become the gold one. I need to wait for them to get the copper into the right spot. They are moving copper back to the storage area now, so... See, as soon as they picked it up, area gets clear and I can fill it up. There we go. And now I can make another station over here that accepts gold ore. If I can find it. There we go. Gold ore. Good. Now we have gold ore. Phew. So. Let me take a look. Now this is all made. This one is gold, by the way. Needs to be put back. Iron, copper, and they also go into the spots over here. These buildings still need to connect to this one, so that they can do their jobs as well. Now they can do something again with a little bit quicker work. However, we are running out of wood. This one has no place to go because it was not selected. However, I selected now and the trees are fully grown, so they are now clearing out the tree farm, cutting them all down, removing the wood, bringing the wood to the storage pile, and then replanting the trees as well. See, they are just digging the ground and placing new tree sprouts. Well, it's doing its thing. There's just way too much copper in stock, but it's doing its thing. And now I can choose to disable the transport to here, and then changing this storage pile over here will be sold now. There we go. Now they are starting to collect those ingots and tools and such. We brought to the port so we can at least sell them again, so we can purchase a little bit more coal. Because this is 9 squares, if I'm correct, which means that it can bring out 9 stacks times 4. But since the boat only holds 8, it will do it like that one. But it's a lot of gold that we are purchasing. But at the same time, it's also selling up our stuff. So we are getting money back from what we paid for the coal. But at the same time, spending it on coal. And I don't really mind that. Well, it's leaving. And the coal is being moved towards the storage pile over here, which is connected to the smeltery. So they start doing their things. And I can betterly try to connect it to there as well. Because this is the charcoal one for the kiln that makes bricks. Oh, and we are not at the max of a brick, so... Well, he is almost done making things. Oh. If I look more closely, you can see that it's making machine parts now. And that's good if he does that. I can take a look. How much time do I have? I can upgrade the road here to make me move a little bit faster on that area. Let's just do that. Let's just upgrade this area to be a little bit more movable. It's expensive to do these types of things. However, in the end, it allows us to move a little bit more quickly. You can see it over here. You can see the pig going way faster on the units than moving on dirt. You can see them slowing down on dirt. And the difference is the boost. A normal mud road gives a 50% speed boost. But if you go to 100, the stone one, it doubles the speed basically on a grass walker. So if they are walking on grass, they get twice the speed if they walk on rock. And sooner or later every road is rock, so... They're both smelting! Yay! And like everything is being cleaned out. I'm gonna take the liberty of making a iron quarry. Here with a Zeppelin depot directly attached, and then a depot entry here and a crane over here. This factory over here now needs to be built as soon as possible, otherwise we're running out of ore very quickly, and that's the last thing I want, running out of ore. Otherwise I have to purchase ore, and that's pretty expensive, I may say so myself. Let me also just remove some ruins. Mess up the terrain. Okay, cut down some flowers as well. Well, hopefully they will do it correctly. If they are doing the job like I expect them to do, then it should be able to cover a little bit of iron to the area. They're also cutting down new trees, so the wood is being restocked as we speak. Sooner or later this can be removed as well. Hey, look at that! It's all working now. Let me take a look. It may store wood and those things. Good. As you can see here, the farm for the cocoa farm is growing cocoa now and exporting it to this room over here, which is basically exporting over these two as soon as these are done being made, causing a automated chain reaction. So it's about time that we are gonna start looking at those factory, balloon factories. So I must pronounce it correctly. These are small, whatever you want to call small, but these are 3x3 buildings that allow us to have 3 of those balloons for each of those buildings. And I'm wanting to remove this one. This was actually... There we go. Now I have set it to make 4 of those factories. And if I'm correct, once they made them, they start moving up the... start moving everything. Nice, isn't it? There we go. The first one is being made. And as soon as it's done, there we go. The first 3 are going. They are moving. They are now collecting the different minerals and such from locations and directly placing them where we want them until it's full, basically. So if I'm looking at here, you can see them placing down them. See, they are stacking up like a normal villager does, but then through the air. So as soon as something is being filled up, they are moving it to the right location, so that it can be used by the farmers basically to make stuff like tea or chocolate milk or anything like that. I've also set them to sell some of our cotton since we have too much now. Well, as it's selling, it's also cheap because we will get a little bit of money back. I need to sell 3 of those, I believe. Let me take a look. Yeah, I need to sell 4 of those to cover 1 charcoal. But since we are making a lot, once in a while I can empty out my storage over here. And then the storage will be emptied out until it's delivering all the nice and good cloth. However, I'm gonna remove this building, I believe. I'm gonna take a look on making it a little bit different here. Using a stockpile, or better to say a depot. This one goes into here. This one only accepts this one. And then I can use this one to cover it up. Make a new road. I need the correct road. Pass the line. Then this one can be removed as well. And now I can use the empty space. Take a look at possibly more of these factories or more housing. Well, since I removed housing, I can see that it's now red, which means I have 28 colonists and just 24 spaces. Let me just place back a house. Maybe it gives them back their homeless 4. Yeah, I know. I know I made you homeless. Sorry. I'm so sorry for making you homeless. I'm a terrible person. There's some iron over here. Well, they are picking it up. There's also some gold. And this one is waiting for the machine parts. Well, the good thing is now the Zeppelins... Hey, the wheat farm is done. Nice. It's now fully working. So as soon as the wheat is growing up and it's fully grown, the factory will automatically pick up the wheat and put it in a slot over here, which the inserter will use and put it into here. This one will stack it up until the plate is full. But and directly the Zeppelins will start going to it and collect it and spread it out at the factories which need wheat. So in this case, the plots here are growing. You can see it done one. It will store it like here. See, it's now storing the wheat from the things that are full. And then the balloons directly go and get the wheat and spread it out to the places where we want the wheat to be. It's nice. It's nice how it works. It's now spreading out the wheat from place to place. So you can see it goes to the 2 plots that I want them to bring the wheat to. The only thing I found out is that this is the wheat over here, and I do not have a slot for it yet. I can remove this one, remove a little bit of area around here, make another station over here, set it to wheat, not to clay. And then I can set this one to also cover, this one to also go to here, and this plate over here will go into these factories. Whew, a lot of thinking, a lot of puzzling to get everything fit into the area. But it does fit now, so hopefully it will stay fit. Since I do not have anything left on iron ore, I will purchase some from the shopping area. So as soon as a ship comes available, it will send up a ship to us with... Yeah, well, there it goes. A one-time purchase of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 16 iron ingots can be made with these this delivery. So hopefully that's just enough for the time being. But since they are now placed in these types of grounds, I can also use these ores anywhere around the whole map. So I can, for example, place another station somewhere or an automation port. And then it will go, the balloons will pick up the ores right here, the ignits, and then move them to the location they want to use it. So basically giving you a option. So now I basically made them available over the whole island. At every station I connect to it. There are more ways to move items from one to another. For example, you have trains with train tracks. You will have conveyor belts. And you have those horse stations. Whatever really called. Let me take a look. Where were they? Here it is. A horse station is basically a transport which walks over your roads. So it moves with a horse from one to the other location over the roads, but can carry more items at once, I believe. I have no idea how that one works, but at least it works. It's small and it has just 3 slots. So you can place, for example, here, and everything will be moved to here from another station like here. So then a horse will continually walk between both, bringing items from and to locations. Well, it's very nice to see that the wheat one is done. And it's growing, so the wheat will be refilled. It's not fast. Hey, there's depot. There we go. They finally... They can now store all those things again. And this clay storage over here, it's painfully annoying. I'm gonna remove the whole storage over here. And start making a storage depot somewhere for it. Like a clay storage, temporary clay storage. Let's just place it over here for clay, for example. Because we have so many clay. That is the most important thing to get rid of it. The more we can... Oh, there's wheat done. There goes the zeppelins again. It's very nice to see the zeppelins going and doing their things. Oh, look. The cocoa is done. And so they are also picking up the cocoa and bringing it to the cocoa to supply depot. I really like looking at these things. Because it basically is peaceful and calm. And you can basically do everything you want. And then your villagers will just follow your example. So if you say, I want to do this, and then they do that. But they still have their own way of doing things. I really like that way of doing things. Oh, I misclicked. There we go. Sorry about that. Sometimes it's just sometimes. So, oh, it's on pause. Well, you can see pixels going like a fly everywhere. I really like the aesthetic that it creates in this game. A little bit of like wind going around. I do like that one. And the balloons will, by the way, always go back to the factory. And will hold there until they get a job to do. Are we already through the iron? It seems we are. And we are almost out of money. Well, one thing to do, since we have so much clay, let's just sell some clay. Well, let's sell some bricks. The bricks are worth, let me take a look, 13. So they are worth a little bit more than charcoal is. And since you just use 1 charcoal, it's just a matter of selling and buying at the same time. And I can also increase the storage over here since I have a lot more space than I need. And I can remove one slot over here, for example, to place some beautiful things like a bench. So they can be happy. And my users can be happy. Yay! Well, the bricks get sold. I get more money back from it. You can sell a lot of bricks at once, so... From now on, they only will pick up what was already on the way. Oh, the pig is going to sit on a bench. Seriously? Oh my god. The pigs are behaving just like people! Yeah. Can somebody sell those old stone tools? And put them on the export. There we go. The iron is also back in stock. They are currently making ignits, and this one is making machine parts. There is one machine part out in stock. It's also very nice. Let me just increase this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's less than I had. What am I missing here? Check, 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 check. No, I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was miscounting. Lol. I read it incorrectly. Oops, my bad. Well, I can see the wood is also going well. However, I forgot to put the depot entries in. So I have now put them in the right spot. So they will start moving items around so it keeps on going. Otherwise it will stack up wrongly. There we go, see? Now it starts stacking up correctly. There's another greenhouse done. Yep, the strawberry one is now done being made. And as I can see, all the claws are also done, all the inserters. And this one is also now working. It's moving the wood to the wood storage over here. I can see that one for sure. The clay is being picked up and moved to the locations as well. So I can see here there is a lot of clay going around. What do I need for an upgrade? 1 brick, 2 stone block. Well, why not? Why not upgrade it? The bigger depots, like this one, can be upgraded to Depot 2. Depot 2 is basically 2 layers high instead of 1. So it can hold double the amount than it had before. So the stacks that are in there can be made higher, so we have more stuff into the factory itself. Whew. I'm soon gonna... Excuse me. It's such a hot day outside that I have a lot of trouble keeping myself awake. But at least I can get myself awake. Oh, there's the secondary brick. So now this one is gonna upgrade this building over here. And in just a few moments you can see it changing its design. There we go. Now it's a ghost, and now it's gonna be constructed again. There we go. Another person is going constructed. And a few moments later, there we go. The brand new stockpile. Twice as high, but the same size. And now it can just stock more in. Same for this one. It can hold a lot more. So where a normal one can be 2 layers, for example, the bigger ones can have 4 layers. So where it normally it holds 4 items in a square, it can then hold 8. I believe. Well, they are bringing a lot of clay around, so hopefully soon enough we will see what you can see it here. See, secondary layer is going up. They are placing it on top. And the good thing is, they can start working on making more cloth again. And the farm here is now inputting the new strawberries. They are now being stocked. Nice. But it also sends up balloons, see? But since my villagers are sometimes hungry, it sometimes blocks the port, so they can eat from the port. It's a bit weird, but it does its job like that one. See? They're going to there, they eat it up, and then they are going, and now it's locked again. See? Somebody has hungry. Normally you can turn, for example, well, I believe that conveyor mode was to prevent this from happening. However, I do not care that they eat from the entry port and such. I think it's fine as long as they give it a chance to be moved. The wheat has a lot, some new wheat is being made. You can see that the farm is emptied out now, and they are directly sending new ships to get them and move them towards a new location by air. So you can see that they spread it out. There's some here, and they are moving it like everywhere. So they are moving wheat as well. See, this one is delivering it to here. So everywhere will be wheat, and if a stockpile like this one is full, then it starts moving more to the other ones, where it can put the items in. If we can take a look here, you can see here that the 2 layers are becoming 3 now here. See? The 3rd layer is on it, and here is already a 4th layer coming up. See? This one has now like 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means double the amount that it had normally. I'm trying to clearing out this area as well. Because if I clear out this area, I can start moving on to the factory part of it soon. Which is very nice to have, of course. So they have a lot of smaller jobs to do, and they will not all be as rewarding, but at least they do what they need to do. I'm gonna buy another shipment of iron if I have the chance. Well, at least I wanted to buy a lot, but as we can see, the money is empty. I don't have money. No! Well, I will change the ignite storage over there to move the items towards the cell depot. I'm gonna remove the depot soon and exchange it for this bigger one over here. So I want stone tools to be supportive, and I want the ignites to be here as well. Steel, malachite, and where's the white gold? Rose gold. It was rose gold. There we go. So this one now has the same things like here. So I'm gonna remove this one soon. Like this one needs to go there. And then this can be removed as well. And then as soon as somebody is available and has the time for it, they start moving items back to this area over here, where they are waiting to be sold. Just looking around a little bit. There are some bigger finds, like these and these. They will provide some iron as well, the bigger ones. The smaller ones don't. So why not give it a chance? They are now cutting down these things, and they offer me 5 iron as well. Beside the 5 copper, it also gives... Huh? We are having so much copper. Way too much copper. Well, look how clean the area is now. Nice. I really like it if the area is, yeah, covered. They aren't really removing anything at the moment. They're more like, we are working. Do I have enough housing? Hungry and tired, yeah, I know. I can take a look at more benches and such around the place. Those benches are very small, but they offer some rest for my users to sit and stay seated. Also, they like beautification. So, for example, I can put a train thingy thing over here, and it offers a green square around it. And if they have this green square around it, they are happy with it. Basically, that whole area is being beautified by the thing I placed down. That way, you can make it a little bit more beautiful for your, for your users, for your players, for your civilians, whatever you want to call it. And I also always enjoy looking at those things, where I can always place more things down in order to find a way to get them all just as happy as I want them to be. So in this case, if I take a look at the charts, you can see that there is a lot covered with just a single statue. In this case, I was putting down the settler statue. However, can I make another one over here? And then that area is also very green. And if they are green, they start getting happy. They go above the neutral. And yeah, well, that's better. And all the houses, I want to make a village for them to live in. I think that's cool to make. And like a bridge over here to that area. Excuse me. There we go. It's online and it's growing. See? Cotton is growing. We have a cotton farm. Yay! Oh man. Was a lot of work, but we have a cotton farm now. There we go. These ones are also working like I asked them to do. There's stone being gathered. There are sheep walking around. Let me just increase the size of my sheep pen here, since I have too much space around and cannot be filled with anything else. Let me just fill up the area, and then you can see that I can support 4 more sheep. So I can take a look on what happens if I do a cow pasture, but I have the feeling that it doesn't work, since I have no cows on the island, I think. But I can at least take a look on this one's milk, right? Yeah. I've never tried this, by the way. So this now is set as a cow pasture, but I have never seen any cow in the game left yet. So if there are cows around, they should go in there. We'll see later on if it's really working like that or not. It's always possible that the mechanic for cows is not there yet. So I can say that this area is fully working. This factory is really working. The stockpiles are full. They are stocked and they can be used, and then as soon as something gets used, a zeppelin is going to it. And also nice to know that if one of the stockpiles is full, it starts filling up the stockpile over here. Which you can, by the way, upgrade to a bigger one, but it does what it needs to do. It splits out the wood from the cocoa, so it works like I want it to work. I really like the way it works. You can see over here it's growing trees, and as soon as a tree is full, the machine recognizes it. So this is 99% growth. But it only grows a day, so that's one thing to know. It only grows in a day. And then in the day, when it's growing and it's done, it will automatically use the arm to harvest it. And then firstly pick up the cocoa and put it in the storage bin, the exit bin over here, the empty one. And then it will move the item, use the claw to the storage area, from where it goes to the stations that will be moving the item to the locations where it's required. So that's very nice. Hey, that's good news. The flower farm is done. Starting to plant flowers now. Nice. And the first cotton is being produced. There we go. The first layer of cotton is down. Poof. Took some time, but now the cotton is there. And if I'm correct, yeah, there we go. The airships are flying to the location to retrieve it and bring it to the wool farm, where they are making an export product. I wonder, can I make a shipyard over here? Oh, I can make a shipyard. And it might sound weird, but if I place a shipyard here, I can put a claw in between and tell it to sell it automatically, without having to move it all. So I'm gonna remove this road over here. I'm gonna remove this building over here. I'm gonna alter the path here to go around, so that they have the place to go back to. And I will choose now to make a little bit more factory possibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna move it like this one. And oh, my mistake. One further. Just delete this. Oh, just delete this area. And trying to make a little bit more of those buildings that move my products from one to the other place, since I'm using them a lot in my games. I would like to use them more, because if I do, I can get items over other buildings everywhere, and it still gets to the point that I want to do something like that. So in this case, I can put a depot entry over here, and a depot exit over here. And if I'm correct, and put an arm in between, and set this one to get the glove, and this one will get nothing, just glove, and I will pause it. There we go. This one will not import goods, only export goods, and it's on automation mode, so it will not cry because it doesn't have anything. So when this station is full and I need a bounce of cash, I can enable the claw to collect as much of the fabric as possible, and then let it pick up by the inserter. And this storage is really filling up. It's all going great at the moment. Very well. It's going very well. I'm gonna save this game in about 7 minutes and then switch to Minecraft in order to continue on with the Minecraft experience. In between the change of game, I will go into the intermission screen to prepare the giveaway, of course, and update the stream titles. Otherwise, I get an angry message from Twitch stating that I'm not playing the game like I advertised them to. It's very important. I can see that 2 more farms are done. And almost the last 2 as well. And if they are done, look at all the balloons coming in to get all the stuff and bringing it to all the factories everywhere. I really like looking at it. I really do. Look at the flowers going in and being picked up and directly brought to the area where it's going to be used. Same for cotton, same for the other fruits. It's all going like I want them to go. And this is also now storing up the goods into the place that I want them to. I really like how it's all working out. It's moving and it's doing what it needs to do, and that's very nice. I do see, however, that we do not have any cents to pay more. Pay the bills. There are no cows coming in, by the way, so I can betterly remove this one. It's using up space, which we are needing to for other stuff. I can see that my iron one is working now, and now I can select this one, which means it now tries that if there is space for it, it will send balloons to collect iron ore and put it back into there. Nice, isn't it? But for this one, I will turn on conveyor mode, which means it will keep on doing it continuously and try to prevent my people from doing it. However, I will flick it on so that they will not pick up those things anymore. There we go. They are doing their thing. They are doing what they need to do. There is enough iron now. However, I do not have the cash to pay the rest. Let me just sell this this part over here for the moment. People, please go to move. I want them to sell stuff so we can buy more charcoal. Well, at least I do what I ask them to do. A little bit of cash is at least something that we can do. Look, 2 boats directly doing their thing. This one is still waiting for materials, but sooner or later, because we are gonna get some new charcoal. There we go, the first layer of charcoal has been paid. It will fill up the places where the charcoal is and also sell the ignites that we had lying down there. So now we have imported some charcoal. They will start moving the charcoal to the charcoal bins. I'm really about feeling that we are still need to make as fast as possible a automatic charcoal farm. And in order to do that, we need automated growth. Since this is a full area with very fertile grounds, I'm thinking about making farms above the top and then the factory part a little bit less to the top. So let me take a look. Like something like this, making some groves. I seriously cannot place them down there. Let me take a look. Can I fix the ground here to allow it to be placed down? Oh, you can do see the edges of the fertile ground. The ground you place down is not fertile, so I will lose some of the ground if I do not look out. This way I just lose 1 slot. Then I can use the conveyor, for example, in this case the conveyor, to move all the way to here and backwards, if I can pay it. I cannot pay it yet. Anyways, I will make a farm area over here. Well, over here. On both sides. And then it goes with the outputs to here, where stockpiles are. I want to make some depots over here to stockpile the wood. And it has also an output that brings it to other machines that require it. For example, we can automate basic productions, like for example the stone banks, wooden parts, wooden handles. But we also have a saw that makes wooden boards, which we need for the charcoal, so I need a lot of those as well. But everything is working like we want them to. The only thing left now is setting this to active. And as you can see here, it's now using up the cloth we have in stock and putting all the cloth in the export bin. The boat is coming up, collecting all the cloth that we have and paying us for every cloth it has. So if we can take a look at the top of the screen, you can see the money going up. For every cloth it displays on the boat, it pays me. So in this case, my factory here can fill up this area, and then when I need cash I can turn it on and it will start moving all the cloth it has to the slots on the shipping yard, making it possible to sell them all. And they can put in a lot of stacks here. I believe 8 stacks total will be taken off, but since there are 9 slots available at the moment, they will also fill the 9 and then stop, and then this can keep filling. So I will now pause this one, so the next ship that arrives is this one, will be full of the pieces of the cloth that they made. See, it's starting to fill up and the money starts to go up again, but I'm also paying for the charcoal that I'm missing out on. So it's a little bit sad that it works that way, but anyways, it works. So they already made 2 groves. They are very quickly with making those things. Let me just try to fit as many of these things as I can in this area. I need to place this one backwards by one. This one like this, and that is the max of the things I can make. So what is the plan? Well, the plan is very simple. I take these ones and I will place them down on the places where I want them to farm out wood. And then it will go in between these two to the storage yard, where I'm gonna place 2 stockpiles over here on the left and the right, if I just do it correctly. Stockpile here, stockpile here. They both are set to collect wood in total, and I want those hoppers to be here and here. I will place them a little bit off each other so that they will fill differently from each other. Soon enough they will do their job, by the way. And they will already start growing the wood, so my people can harvest the wood if they need the wood somewhere else. So as soon as these buildings are done, they will start at least with creating the wood. It's been set to it at least. But since I do not have enough conveyor belts, that's where it all ends. So, little recap. I'm gonna save now. Stream game. Save game. Yes, I have overridden the save game for the stream game. I'm gonna quit to main menu. I'm having a small intermission here, and we're gonna hop over to the Minecraft game. I'm gonna update the titles and such, and I will be there in a few moments. So be right back. Welcome back to the game screen. You can see no screen at the moment. The whole reason for that one is that we are needing to change the specific window that I'm trying to find. So let me just turn on the default game capture. Let's see if it's working. It's not very easy, huh? Ah, there we go. Hello. It's working. Yay. Yeah, it's working. We are going over to Minecraft in a few moments. I will start playing the game. However, I need to a little bit change some things. For example, update the titles. I really need to update the titles, otherwise I will get a lot of complaints. There we go, the titles are now updated to be correct, if I'm correct at least. So, without further ado, let me just go and hop into the game. Hopefully it will do its job. Let's just enter the game and enter my server to be exact. The server data can be found using the command !bitcubes. So in this case, you can always do the command and you will get a respawn. Yeah, it does what it needs to do. So let's go home to the to my house. Before people are starting to complain, I always use fly mode in games. In this case, I use it as well. I can move quickly from A to B to C. However, I try to prevent using it in the game. I have some perks, of course, for being who I am. But at least it doesn't do it. Oh my gosh, so much updates. Okay. There we go. Now, home. H. Let's head back home. Welcome home. Let me get my stuff. Let me put on my tools and armor and all those things. Yay. Do I have some food? Yes, I have some food. Where? No. Oh no, you are nuts. You're killing me. My claim expired. My claim expired. Seriously? My claim expired. Well, that's annoying. Ow. Leave me alone. I said leave me alone. Well, anyways, I can just instruct how the claim works. Let me just grab some stuff. Here. I need 4 diamonds and 5 ingots. And then when I go to here, I can do /c claim. And then put the recipe in here. Close the chest. And it didn't work. Why doesn't it work? Is the chest still in the claim? Yeah, it is. Oh my god, am I already breaking things? I think my chest sort plugin is sorting before it can detect. There we go. Ah. Well, that's claiming again. Let me just enable fly mode and start claiming my entire area again. Since this is all my area, I hope that nothing is grieved now. Well, at least I can start claiming like I want to claim, so... Anyways, this is my claim area at the moment. I have no idea why it expired that quickly. Yesterday I refilled it. But sadly it did not save. I think I mistakenly used the wrong chest to refill my claim, causing the issues. But I cannot never tell that for sure. I made a mistake and that's my problem to solve. Well, I can easily claim my chunks again, so I'm not scared to lose stuff because we have some rules on the server preventing these types of things from happening. Am I doing it correctly? Yes, I'm doing it correctly. I'm trying to get all the chunks reclaimed that I lost by my own mistake. Well, let me just try to find chunks that I forgot to claim. Do I have everything in this row? It seems so. I'm just flying around now, hoping to find some chunks that are not claimed yet. Like here. I found out that it wasn't claimed anymore due to the fact that monsters were spawning in my claim. On the Bitcube server, we have a anti-mob spawning as soon as you claim your your area. Then you can adjust your area, for example, to not have monsters in it. So the only thing you need to do is fill up the chest with minerals in order to keep it powered, basically. I think I have it. No idea, but I will go back and forth over the whole area in order to find possibly a place where I forgot to claim a chunk. Normally I will enable chunk mode, but I am not interested in doing so at this moment. It seems that I have it all. Yep. Yep, I have it all. Very good. Well, since we're now on Minecraft, let's get the giveaway going. So in order to do that, I have set a special room up. Hopefully the game will go with me. No, it did not. Let me just try to alter this one. If I click on this one, does it work? No, it doesn't. We'll turn it to auto then. There we go. Minecraft's back. Yay. And let me click the start timer. The giveaway has now officially been started, which means I can now see whoever does it. You can now enter the giveaway if you wanted to, when you wanted to. Simply use exclamation mark enter to enter the giveaway. So on both networks, they are now being activated. You can now start entering. We have 59 minutes left. So currently the giveaway is just active. So hopefully we will have more people here to enter the giveaway. Otherwise it will be very easy to win the giveaway. You must be following me in order to get into the giveaway. So I just wanted to... Oh no, No! Get away from me. Get away from me. No! I said no! No! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No! Ow! That's 2. Where's Lotla? There. Ow. He hit me! No! The giveaway is running. But yeah, well, of course we need some people to enter the giveaway in order to get the items. It will not be the only giveaway I will do. So if this giveaway is not picking out any winners today, then I will continue on with giving more giveaways up in the next streams. Hopefully we will find up more people who like to enter the giveaway. The new loyalty program is also activated on the channel, so you can always use exclamation mark reward store to get the link to the reward area, where you can pick up your rewards for watching the stream. You get loyalty points just by watching our stream. You can get free items in this game by watching the stream. You can get everything. You can even play sounds on my stream by watching the stream. So you will earn points for being here, and chatting with us even allows us to... There is a chunk not claimed. Oh no, I did not set it yet. That's the whole issue here. Settings. False. 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 Day. Bye! Burn! Burn! Everybody should burn! Burn! They all should be burning. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So I'm gonna start digging dirt again. The more dirt I dig, the better. Oh, it's not dirt, it's sand, by the way. Yeah, my mistake. I'm digging sand right now. Well, the giveaway is currently active, so hopefully you all like me to have a giveaway. Normally I do not do them very quickly, but at least I try to keep people happy everywhere. And somebody asked me last time for can you give a giveaway? And I thought, yeah, why not? But I cannot offer anything big at the moment. However, these are things that I can offer, so I'm offering them. So the giveaway for today will provide a nice shulker box filled with food, filled with a enchanted diamond sword. If you have never played here before, you are in a good state when you start out with a diamond sword. If you're already playing here, you get a food supply to get on with your build way more quickly and longer without need to worry about your food bar going down in this heat in the desert area that we are having at the moment. So we are doing everything we can. We have 55 minutes left on the clock. Everybody can still join. Everybody can still start watching and joining the giveaway. So hopefully somebody is here soon enough to enter the giveaway and have a chance of winning. Less people means more chance of winning. More people means less chance of winning. But it's nice to give something away. I really like doing that. So hopefully we will find somebody that likes to enter the giveaway sooner or later. I just keep on digging. That's the thing I'm doing here. I'm just keeping on digging the sand in my base in order to provide more space for dirt to be placed down, in order to get my small little manual handmade oasis being worked out. I want to make a swimming pool, a house to live in, factories and storage areas and all those things in this area. I really want to make a lot of things here. And I'm in survival, and that's most server owners never do that. I do not like playing creative. I think that the whole goal of the game is then gone. However, I do like the way that I'm currently playing. I have a little bit of creativity by using fly, so I can fly around over my wall, for example, or fly around to locations. But for especially at mining and such, it's handy to get out of irritating and annoying spaces. Normally a player can use home to get out of those awkward spaces. I can fly out of it. That's the only perk I basically use. Beside the fact that I cannot alter it, but my inventory gets saved on dying. However, I will lose other stuff. For example, I will lose some XP It's not much, but I will lose some XP sometimes, and sometimes it removes cash from me, and sometimes I do lose items. It's just weird. I have no idea where that comes from, but at least it's doing its thing. But those are the only things that are different from other players. I have, just like everybody else, I have money. I have 3,927.25 money. I'm currently alone on the server. If you want to join the server, if you want to enter the server and play with me, you can always join on bitcubes.eu on Java and survival.bitcubes.eu on Windows 10 edition. So you can always join on every console, because the Windows 10 edition basically is the bedrock one, and it's supportive on Xbox as well, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. Basically all those things, all those people can join on my server. They can all join on this server, all share the experience of surviving in a very big desert environment. They can join when they want, they can play when they want, and they can have fun when they want. I can see that I can almost harvest my sugar canes. Nice. If you wonder what resource pack I'm using Faithful, which stays basically the normal skins of Minecraft textures, but then more HD-ish, and I'm using a POM on top of it to make it look 3D. So as you can see, it almost looks 3D. And that's basically how the rest works as well. As you can see here, it's 3D. You can almost see it as 3D, so you can see the depth. It almost looks like there is depth in the textures, and that's how it works. My shader pack I'm currently using is PGGI, also known as from Zeus Sonic. Sonic made a ray tracing resource shader pack. I purchased it some time ago, and this one is still in my inventory. I still use it. However, I'm not subscribed to him anymore. He's a very good developer. However, I think spending like 50 euros, about 60 euros in a half a year for just one update, a little bit low. It's amazing what he can deliver. However, paying a lot without getting any reward back is something I cannot afford. Since I am living on my own and do not have any job or anything like it, it's the only way of doing things here. Looking at what is worth it and what is not. So streaming right now is only possible thanks to some generous donations that I got last stream. Those donations are very nice, of course, and help me earn and possibly increase the quality of everything that I'm doing for the people around me. I'm also a plugin developer, so if you play Minecraft, you might notice some plugins of me being shown around or findable on different platforms. Yeah, well, that's me. Under my name, Mmuziek, you can find a lot of plugins. And those plugins will offer a lot of fun. Let me take a look. How is it all going here? Well, it's going. It's transferring everything to here. It's nice. Let me take a look. If I take some out. I'm loading up the many seats. And then clicking with it. Or I just let them despawn. I think that's the best thing to do. I have too many seeds, man. We have automatic farming for people. They can buy it at the spawn area. Everybody can do, by the way. However, different upgrade possibilities are for different ranks. We just have one paid rank on the server. That's premium. And it basically contains everything we have. However, that's soon gonna change into Premium Light, Premium, and Premium Pro. In order to separate different tiers, so it gets cheaper and it can get expensive, more expensive for the different new features being added as well. Oh my gosh, I have a little bit of glass. I produce way too much glass. I was melting some sand. And the end result is a lot of glass. Uh-oh. Home. Do I have a shop? No, I have no shop home yet. This is my small shop over here. And I'm gonna take a look if I'm already selling normal glass. I'm selling colored glass. I'm not selling normal glass yet. Bone meal. I'm selling some stuff, but not much. So let me just put the glass in here for the moment. Normal glass can also be sold, so. Let me just go home and make a sign. Or get some signs to. And let me take a look. Where did I put my signs? Here are sticks. Wait. I was already sorting some stuff out. There we go. There we go. And everybody can make these shops, by the way, but the limit amount of shops is depending on the rank you have. So in this case, what was the correct way of doing things? Yeah, well, you can see here how it works. I need to empty it out. I need to sell. Okay, I remember. It costs some time to remember. I have so much plugins on the server. Anyways, in this case, I want to sell 16 for 20, I think. Must be a B, right? 20B. And then a question mark, so it automatically detects what's in there. And then you can see. Oh yeah, that works. It works. People need to pay me 20 for 16 glass. So now they can click the sign and I can alter it by using new item frames sooner or later. But nice shop, isn't it? And look, it's 3D as well. See? So many things are 3D. And this is an oasis, by the way. The whole spawn area is full of oases. So they will do their jobs. They will spawn in greenery, and you can find a lot of dirt down there. There's also a river going through every area. So it's nice to have an overview. Let me just fly around a bit. So you have small trees. A lot of cocoa can be found on the bottom. And then you have this river over here, where you find a lot of reeds, kelp, but also mushrooms down here, vines, sugar canes, grass, flowers, a lot of things. The creepers are running around here. It's pretty dark in here, but my resource pack is still loading up and the shaders as well. So the further I go into this cave, the more likely is that I cannot see anything anymore. See? It's getting darker and darker and darker. No, I want to get out. Let me out. Well, it is a beautiful area. Look at this cave area. There is a part here that's open, so I can get out. But look at the area underneath here. It's all underneath the ground. I really like the way that works. And basically everything else is desert. It's all desert. You will find a desert everywhere. So the whole world is a desert. And in this world, you need to survive in a harsh environment. So basically you will need to survive against monsters spawning in the night. You need to survive against the food, the hunger you might get from doing nothing or trying to survive during those times. And so, yeah, well, there's not much to find on food part. However, you can buy seeds or get seeds by doing some quests. So I'm now inside my claim. I'm safe. I have a cow farm over here. that if I press this thing over here and I can say butcher on, it will start to butcher my cows. And I will get leather and meat from it. But I really need to get my sugar, the sugar, wheat. I need some wheat. So there we go. I have some wheat now. However, I can take out all the wheat. Since I have a machine on the back, I can show you that in a few moments. I will put first some wheat in the farm over here. So it also breeds out my cows a bit. So as you can see, it's harvesting the cows as well as breeding them. I have a small chest set up over here. So if I throw wheat in here, if I'm correct, it should start making bread from the wheat. I've set this, we use a hopper system that allows you to make an upgrade hopper. So this is a level 7 max level hopper. And when you put wheat in it, and you set it to craft bread, you can let it craft bread. And then it will fill up my chest with bread. Nice, isn't it? So basically it goes as fast as it's pumping things in. Sometimes even faster than that one. But at least it's crafting. However, the more expensive recipes, for example, a cake cannot be automated that easily because it uses a lot of things at the same time in order to craft it. Is there another... Ow. Where's my bed? I have a bed. Go to bed. No. There we go. Well, it's all working. It's day, they're burning again. If you want to know what these things are, these are liquid tanks. I can store XP in it by standing on it and shifting, but I can also store in milk and those things that come of cows, for example. Let me just harvest my sugar canes. I use them for paper. That's it, right? Yes. And I'm putting it in my nature chest. Just to have enough paper. And this is my enchantment thing, so I can at least enchant some stuff. There's an enderman on my train. Dang it. I'm trying to get some wood and such, so I can start making those item frames again. It's important to do those things because my shop is missing a lot of products and I want more products in my shop. So making item frames is not very hard, but it requires some materials that you do need to have in order to do something with. This is now automatically butchering them and breeding them at the same time. As you can see here, it just butchered one. I'm gonna turn the butcher off again because I do not want all my cows to go to death. It only butchers, by the way, the adult cows, but I want them to breed more before I continue with those things. Nice one. An item frame in an item frame. There we go. More item frames on the place. Now let me place a stone brick in this item frame above so people can see what it is that's being sold. I always do that with all my products. I always place one item frame above it that showcases the item that's being sold. And yeah, let me go home, H. Let me try to find some more things to sell. I wanted to sell the oceanic things as well. You can, for example, when you use this system over here, we have support for automating the composters around the survival area. You can always put things in here, and every time it's done, it pulls it out into this chest. So in this case, I have more oceanic things, more clay. So basically you recycle, you are recycling the things you have. You can also get some saplings from it. And that way you can earn more stuff more easily. So I have now almost all saplings I have here are things that we can do with it. And the clay, yeah, well, the clay is wet category. Let me just put the clay in here. Yeah, well, it's a challenge. It's a way of doing things, and I can make a lot of things with the things from recycling. That's why the farm is, for example, connected to the recycle bin. So it first tries to make filling up the square of wheat in this case. And then when it cannot fill it anymore and it has still seeds, then it will push the seeds to the chest, as well as the wheat that it harvests. And then the sheets will go directly into this chest, where it's going to be put back into the composter to make more stuff with it. So it's working. It's level 6 and I can still collect a lot of things. It's currently farming the farm things. You can see here that it replants, it breeds, it butchers, it collects. And it has 2 pages of items to store in. So it can hold 2 of these together. I will take out all the wheat and some seeds and put the seeds in here back again. There we go. Get all the wheat out. Thank you. This is my automated furnace and it's working currently as expected. Let me showcase. Oh. Items go in the top, but you will see it's full. This is a chest here, which contains the input. It goes into this hopper, which wirelessly sends it to the hopper on top, going into here again. And then it fills out this area, this whole chest area. I'm trying to get rid of the glass, mostly, but I also make bottles from glass in order to store my XP in item form. I really like making a machine that stores the bottles in item form filled with XP in order to get more things from it. So in this case, let me just store these things for a moment. I can walk to here and just click this on the right button. And as you can see, it starts filling up the bottles with the XP that I collected in the main machine. And that way I can make the bottles being stored. And so I can store endlessly amount of XP inside chests so to be sold, for example, or to be reused. Because if I throw them on the ground, I get back the XP that I put into it. So it's sometimes a little bit annoying doing it this way, but at least it does what it needs to do. I really like filling up my bottles this way. It's pretty quickly if you look at the realistic part from it, and it does what it needs to do. People, keep in mind the giveaway is still running. 35 minutes left on the clock before the giveaway closes up. And hopefully at least one person will enter the giveaway before it ends up. So hopefully I will see them all going in. Giveaways are very cool to have. I really like giving things away. Even though I cannot offer very much, I really like that one. But I already said that, right? As soon as this giveaway ends up, like in 34 minutes, I will take up the winner. If there is a winner, of course. If there's no winner, the stream will stop then, of course. And I will return streaming later this day as well. I will return streaming in different categories. I will take a look on what game to do next. Possibly Hydroneer or any game in that area. I will try to do my best to stream whatever you guys like me to stream. So if you have any suggestions or something about what games I should stream, just leave it in leave it in the comments. Chat to me, tell it me during a live stream. It's also possible. You can always find me on Discord as well. The Discord is also findable using the whatever you call it, the link on the website. Bitcubes.eu is the gaming community of me, so you can find all those things there. Hopefully that is the enough information you need. If you ever need more information, you can always use the commands to get more information. Using !Bitcubes, for example, gives the information to the website of Bitcubes. I have a portfolio. It's a Dutch website because I'm a Dutch coder, which is mcgsoft.eu. If you want more information about that one, you can always use !mcgsoft to get the link to the website itself. There we go, a lot of XP bottles. Hey, what are you doing here? Anything important? Not much, it sells potsoul and red sand. Yeah, it's quite annoying, those sounds. Well, if you hear them all day, they are quite annoying. Otherwise, they can do what they need to do. There we go. A lot of bottles. You can never have enough bottles. Let me just put the bottles in the chest here with the XP bottles, so I can always take out bottles to fill up my XP tank. I really want to make a full system that automates those things. Yeah, I know, Mr. Trader. I know, XP is nice. Even to sell, by the way. So I'm really thinking about putting a shop down to sell the XP that I collect. I'm trying to collect as much XP as possible. However, I cannot always be entirely solid with those things. Hey dude, get off my land. You're not supposed to walk on my farm. Even though it has anti-trample, it's annoying if you do that. Look at baby cows. We have a lot of baby cows walking around here. You can also see that its animation on top of that one will basically announce that one of the cows is being bred at the moment. So more baby cows will appear. Okay, it's getting dark again. Let me get to the bed. There we go. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. It's nice. I think this area is very nice to build on and collect things on. Still melting a lot of glass. How much does it has remaining? It's out of glass here. It's doing the last pieces of sand here, the last few stacks. However, furnaces are also upgradable with my server. So you can upgrade it and you can even remote control some of the furnaces. You have overheat, fuel cell, share, performance, issue, thingy things. A lot of things at least. Hello, Mr. Cow. Pixelated as what? Okay, let me take a look. How's the wheat going? Very well. Well, I can boost our recycling by putting some wheat in the recycle bin. I can try that one. There we go. Wheat is giving more compostable than seeds are doing. So as soon as these seeds are out, they will start going to a lot of... You can see here it's starting to fill up with random items again, because it's being filled by the composter. And I still need to find chickens in order for my and sheeps and those things. It was a very big hassle to get a cow from down in the pit next to this area, like in this oasis. You can see here a little bit of dirt. I dug from down there all the way zigzagging up and brought the cow to my farm up there. It took me a lot of time to do that, since I cannot pick up a cow and place it down somewhere. The only way to get it up is by simply luring them. However, walking down here is very, very dangerous. Especially as you get burned by the zombies coming out of the blue. I'm burning. Too much. Too much burning. Oh my gosh, that was a creeper. Whew. Give me a few moments to get my food here. Did it kill the chicken? Because I was here to get eggs from the chicken. Oh, the chicken is safe. Let me just grab this. Well, it bangs the ground if you have a creeper exploding. Ow. Collecting eggs is a thing to do. Getting eggs is another one. I'm hearing the arrows fly by my head. It's pretty scary because if there are too much of those skeletons, they really kill me. Well, they are doing what they need to do. I'm waiting for a plop, or whatever you want to call it, to get the egg. Just 26 minutes left on the clock. Hopefully that giveaway will start happening. There we go. Hello, Miss Chicken. Can somebody poop an egg for me? Oh my god, I'm not going that way. So many creepers. Ooh, ho, ho. Chicken. I do not have leads, so I cannot lure them that way. Mr. Chicken, lay an egg. Well, it can take a lot of time for them to lay eggs. It's just a matter of luck, I think. Oh boy. Any eggs around here? No. Well, the nice thing is that I'm collecting XP with doing the things that I'm doing here. Ah, that's my explosive bow. We also have custom enchantments. Yep, it's cool. You can enchant things with your own enchantments. At least the ones you can get in the spawn area. And that way you will get some specialized features in order to make your game more fun. For example, exploding arrows. I hear plop. Woo! My first egg, yay! Well, first egg, second egg. I found already one of them. I believe I used it and I did not give any chicken. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm out of arrows. No, Mr. Chicken! Oh no! My chicken is gone! Oh man! Well, my chicken, that chicken was gone. Am I the only one that thinks, well, where are the chickens now? Oh, there they are. There are some chickens. I'm trying to move around a bit so that the chickens will not notice me. I'm hearing somebody shoot at me. Go away. Anyone? Just walking around, hoping to find any... Hello, Mr. Chicken. There's a zombie coming out. Egg. Woohoo! 2 eggs. Oh my lord. A chicken jockey? A carrot! I can see a carrot! I've got a carrot. Sorry, Mr. Chicken, for hitting you. I was hitting the zombie, but my sweeping edge on the sword is basically killing them. Well, it's not sweeping edge, but since the 1.16 update, basically every hit is a sweeping edge. At least it seems so. Ow. Ow. Get back into the light. There are chickens walking around here. Okay, 21 minutes remaining for the giveaway. Enter now by using exclamation mark and then enter, the word enter behind it. Chicken. I have a lot of chickens. Egg. Yay. Now I have 3 eggs. Yay. So many chickens, so little eggs. It's getting dark. Or is it getting day? No, it's getting dark. I'm gonna win. I'm going. I possibly end up streaming after this stream again. I really like streaming, even though not much people are currently watching the stream. I do like the ones that do watch my stream. So everybody's welcome here. Just say hi and I can respond back to it. I really like to get to know everyone that's watched my streams and their opinions about things. Dang it, no chickens. Still no chickens, no. But I really need my dinner after this giveaway, so I have not eaten all afternoon. Whatever you call it. I have found a carrot, and that's nice to have a carrot. So I'm gonna place a carrot there. Now my farm starts picking up the carrots and start farming them as well. Hopefully that helps a bit. Well, if it does start growing, so that's not wrong. this hopper is sucking it out of this machine. Anyways, the carrots here will be growing and then replant and then grow and then replant and keep on doing that. I have some growing powder. Yeah, well, the bone meal. I can speed up the process, so. Whoa, it eats a lot. It doesn't use my bone meal. It doesn't allow me to use bone meal. It uses it up, but I cannot use it because it's in an automated farm. Well, it was worth a try, at least. So, yeah. It's growing. I can see the carrots in the ground. You can see it's 3D as well. I really like the effect of the 3D items. Three-dimensional items. How is this going over here? Oh, it's working on the iron and gold now. Do I have some hoppers left? Maybe I can make it so that I can enter. Yeah, I have hoppers. I need a chest and a hopper. That's the only thing I need. I need a chest that... let me just give it a go. I want to place a hopper here. A chest on top of it. This one will link to that one. And I want... and I need to upgrade it. Filter. Only allow the other things, so do not blacklist gloss. That way, if I'm correct, it stays in here for the moment being. Yep, it doesn't do anything because it's blacklisted. So I need to upgrade this one in order to let it autocraft. So I've set it up already and I placed it down, but I do not have the stuff for it. However, I can try to take a look at my wheat again. Maybe I can make it so that it's... Oh, the first carrots. Nice. First carrots are made. I'm making this bread automatically to be able to sell it in the spawn area. So I can now collect all this bread over here. And then go to spawn. Going to the trader. And then click it. And then it earned me 1152. Nice. There are different challenges here as well as other things. So let me give it a go to start jumping, right? This is the game that we need to start up jumping from block to block. And it rewards me for... oh, I already forgot. It rewards me every 10 jumps with free stuff. In this case, it rewards me with gold nuggets. And I believe if I have marked a certain amount, it starts increasing the price that I win with it. So after like 100 jumps or something, I have no idea what I set it to, but it will then give a diamond for the amount of jumps you got. But it will also slowly increase the difficulty of the jumps you need to take. So yeah, that's the whole issue here. If you do not know how to do parkour, do not start this. It's enormously annoying and it is very hard sometimes. Oh. And now it's getting annoying. Ah, dang it. I almost hold the 50. I did get 8 coins, 8 nuggets though. Oh! Oops. Well, that's the force field protection of this one. So if I walk into here, My screen goes black and I'm top of the flag here on the spawn area. It's a nice look around. That's my home and that's a shop and there are different ravines around. This area over here is a mini game, a tower defense mini game. It's also very nice and cool to play. So that also works out. There's just 13 more minutes on the clock until the things comes out. We have some shops around here, so I can click this one and buy apples, buy steel, and buy bread in order to survive. Here you can buy the enchantment books. This is the bank. Weird enough, I cannot click on it due to the update, I believe. So I need to fix that one soon. This is the mechanic. Here you can buy farms, liquid tanks, furnaces with a higher start level. And you can buy the bottle of enchanting, 1 for 20. And the target block is not normally findable, I believe. You can also buy some seeds and cookies by Street Fighter. This is a questing unit. Then we have the Sharp, which is the one that does the mini game. And this one is reward program. You can, these are different tiers. And I'm thinking about allowing people that are following me on Twitch, for example, or basically the loyalty program will allow you soon to be able to get things from this GUI. So I can now click on daily reward and click the daily reward and I received 10 coins from it. And you can see that I already, I can keep claiming it because I'm playing that much days. However, this is day 1, day 2, and now I'm the 3rd day when this plugin is now working flawlessly. So I cannot click any other. See? Day 1 and day 2 were passed, and I cannot claim more back and more forth. So in this case, I must wait until I have more. And the bigger the reward, so next 10, then 20, and 30, and so on. So you will get money to buy stuff with the cash you get from it. It's really nice to have a way to earn money in the game, so you can sell it to the global stores, but not everything can be sold. So that way the areas will start working out differently. I'm bouncing against my... Oh, if you want to know why this is sticking out, it's against spiders. Normally spiders will climb over your walls, and it prevents that one from spiders from climbing over the wall. It's way more easy to do it that way than the other way around. It's just weird. So, looking at what we have right here is the iron and the gold. Let me just make them into blocks. And put those ones into the storage chest for nuggets, ingots, and those things. These are ores from my space plugin. I've written a space plugin which is playable on my server. It's fully installed, so you can build a rocket and go to other worlds with that rocket. Those worlds are rewarding, to say the least. Some worlds are very hard to walk through, but they offer very big rewards for doing so. And other worlds are differently than that. So you have a different world with different reward types. Keep it on like that way, you know. The last few minutes goes in. The last 10 minutes are now running on the giveaway. I have the feeling that nobody will enter the giveaway currently. However, I will just do it again over. I'm not the one that gets out of the way because nobody entered. I will try the next stream that I'm gonna play Minecraft. I will try it again and play the game again that way. Let me just fill up my timer over here with a little bit of extra time. Five days now. Okay. And I have a lot of iron on stock, so let me just put some stacks of iron with it as well. And then 13 days. I can increase it even more. What should I? Well, I can give it a go with a little bit of gold. Let's see what happens then. 19 days now. And if I take it out, 13 days. So gold is pretty giving a lot of time for the claim to increase its time. So now my claim stays protected and claimed for 19 days for extra protection and control of your land. I can also set it for members. I'm missing one of the chunks. One of the chunks isn't claimed. 49 is not the right counter here. Let me just check the outer boundaries and the corners of those. Possibly I forgot a corner. No, I did not forget a corner. What in the world did I forget to claim? What's going on here? There is at least one chunk missing. Right? I cannot find what's missing. I have no idea. This was the command, right? Yes. This is a debug command to see the chunks around you. And this way I can check it with each chunk. It looks like I have everything, but I'm possibly flying around a lot and I'm missing the one that has no claim. The only way to find it out is to walk over or fly over it or sail over it, depending on where you have your claim set up. $49 sounds like a weird count, so... Until now it's all claimed. I can see when it's not claimed, when the bar above my screen removes. So basically it doesn't say that it's claimed anymore. Currently it's showing it as claimed. Yeah, well, it is all claimed. No idea where that comes from then. There we go. So, last 5 minutes, counting down. 5 minutes until the giveaway ends up. This is the first giveaway I've ever tried. So, if you have any suggestions for the giveaway prizes, it's a way to do. It's the way to get the giveaway going. We are live for almost 2 hours and 28 minutes. We are live for 2 hours and 28 minutes now, and we have 5 minutes remaining. So, it's a lot of. What do you call it? A lot of time in the stream. I might do a stream later today, like I said before, but it's a lot of time consuming effort for me. So I will need to take a look on what game to do then. I really like live streaming, so hopefully I will find a game you guys like the most and start playing those games. I have a lot of them, so hopefully I find a game that's appealing to people. There we go. Let me take a look. Well, I do found that the stream is going well. I have no dropped frames and it's all working flawlessly. Well, I have one drop frame. No. 0.1% of the frames have been dropped, I think. I have no idea what it's meaning. Anyways, I do not see really a lag problem, so... Can be possibly due to my own habit of doing things too fast. I'm just a fast thinker, I think. Oh, I'm thinking again. Oh no, I'm thinking again. Yeah, let me take a look. Yay! The carrots are starting to increase. I can take a look if I can remove this entire line and replace it completely with carrots. And then take a look on if the carrots are worth anything at the shop. So let me just go to the shop and let's take a look if it's worth anything. If it is worth anything, I can do something with those. Yes, I can sell them. 11 for 9 for the current being. I think I really like that one. Note the shops will give less and less and less money for things sold too much. So if you sell a lot of cobblestone, for example, to the shop, then there is a chance that it will block you from doing anything more. So, for example, I can take all this netherrack over here. I can give it a try to sell it. But because I'm selling that much to it, the amount of money you will get gets lower. So if I sell this stack, I will get 7.28, and if I do it again, 7.9. If I do it again, 6.9, and so on. See? It starts lowering. Which means that out of nothing, the worth of the item you're selling is going down, and eventually will stop being worth anything because you're selling so much of it. And that makes the game a funny game. It makes it more realistic. You can, for example, do all the cobblestone away and sell them and get some money back for it. However, if you get something back for it, it cannot be enough that you can pay all your bills with it, by the manner of speaking. Because if you sell too much of the same thing, the money goes down that you get from it, and eventually it's not worth anything. Oh, glass-based, well, 64 for 45, and I sold in total of 1408, and now I get 749 from it. So my total money is now 6,000, over 6,000. I really like selling things because I get money from it. Yay! And since I have so much of it, wait, if I'm correct, I can do middle mouse button to sort it out. Yeah. Yeah, with me, the automatic sorting system goes in every time I do something. And I can middle mouse button the chest in order to sort them again. And get more out of it. The last minute is going in. Just 55 more seconds to go. Well, since we have no entries, there is a very big chance that nothing and nobody wins. However, we have some watchers. Somebody is watching my stream at the moment, and he can still enter the stream at the moment. They still can enter the giveaway. He still can enter and win the prize, since he's the only one that enters. However, I currently cannot see anyone entering. So, just give it a small moment. Let's take a look at the nice view of this area over here. It's such a beautiful shaded pack together with everything here. Yep, it's very cool. Last 10 seconds remaining. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Timer has run out. Entries are now closed. Sadly, nobody entered the giveaway, so sadly it's gone. We do not have a giveaway anymore. I will keep the same giveaway saved for the next time. Hopefully that will provide us with a more challenging method. If you want to have anything else, the giveaway will come back sooner or later. I will do a giveaway every stream that I'm on Minecraft if I have the chance to. So hopefully that will help out a lot. I'm also working on adding products that connects to this game in our loyalty store. The loyalty store can be reached by the command reward shop. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next game. And maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I will come back. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. and I see you all the next one. Good luck!